Hello, hello. No, you cannot. I, for one, am not a big fan of pain. Or maybe I am. That's for me to know. And for you to never find out. Who put this here? No. 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 I don't know who put those there, but no. Jay said he would be 10 minutes late on Discord, but actually no, he said 10 more minutes 5 minutes ago. So that could either mean that he's walking through the door now, or he'll be walking through the door in 4 minutes and then we have to wait another 3 minutes. Alas. Still not as long as I had to wait on some people in my alt static. And I ran that. I didn't have to deal with that. How many times have I been late? Alright. So here's the thing. Whenever I'm late, I'm like not showing up. It's never like, oh, I'll be 10 minutes, oh, I'll be 15 minutes, or oh, I can't make it for an hour before raid. It's just, I can't make it to raid. Or we shouldn't raid today for this reason. So I'm never late, per se. But I can be the reason why raid is cancelled for the day. Because, believe it or not, I have high doubts because my role is very sensitive to what other people are doing in the party. That even if they did get another person to fill my slot, it would take them a whole, like, 2 hours of raid, which is half the night, half of our raid night, just catching that person up on the things that I normally do. And then beyond that, I'm like way more healy than most people playing my class. So my white mage... my My white mage is good. That is, I'm like not trying to say that she's bad or anything, but like I spoil her by healing a lot. Especially during prog. But yeah, with me it's pretty much all or nothing. Spoiling and stuffs? I don't understand. Look, me and my cat have matching bells. Okay. I'm joining the static Discord now, so voices are going to start happening. Not that my static is super loud or anything.
I wish I'd looked over more. Hey.
Hey.
I was just saying that I feel bad that I've been so busy that I haven't looked forward in the fight as much as I would like. But for once I have nothing scheduled for this week, no moving stuff.
No high school pixie either?
I mean, high school pixie's here to stay until I move out, which will be a couple months, but...
Oh, okay.
But I at least will not have all the commitments. Alright, let's disband this and make a new one. I'll actually wait for you to accept first, how about that?
Well, how about that? Don't get too distracted. Cheers over how big this cat's butt is. Look at the way its head tilted like that. So perfectly timed. What? I know you can't contain yourself. Uh-huh. An angel. Yeah, no. You know that image I just sent you a second ago? one where one's like finger gunning and the other is not finger gunning. Yeah, you're the one who's not finger gunning. Yeah, the images that you've sent me in the past definitely do not make that statement.
So is there any changes that you're making to Ultima at all?
Hi.
Hi. So Ultima, we're gonna go across from Garuda, or away from Garuda, dodge Ifrit dash, and plan to eat the cross. And then for the landsliding part, we have to look at Titan so that we know which ones are his and not Ultima's.
And we stay away from Ultima because he has an AoE around him, right?
Which one?
I think Ultima himself has like a AoE circle around him, I believe, during all that.
You can dodge everything is if Ultima is not in next to you. You're gonna when Ultima is next to you is when you want to dodge Titan landslide and hit the Ifrit dash.
I know it's a little later, but I found it really scary, but probably just because I only saw it once, the landslide part, because I guess I didn't know, and I wasn't prepared, so I wasn't like looking at Titan. I was like whenever I saw the landslides, they were everywhere.
Yeah.
Ultima is in the middle, and Titan's on the outside, so it's not that hard to find him.
So you just need to get to the outside. I was staying in the middle. I felt like I had 3 landslides to my left, 3 to my right, and sprint and pray, I guess.
Just find a nice little safe spot, and then figure out which ones are coming from which boss.
So you
can
want
touch
to go
this
to
follow-up
Titan's
double.
side for that?
Doesn't matter. You just need to figure out which ones are coming from him, and then dodge the double.
I've seen a lot of people that stack on the main tank and then dodge out, and they're baited on top of each other such that you don't even have to dodge a second one.
Yeah, we probably need some more organization like that for that. Check it if your company buffs are popped.
Well, thanks for the reminder.
Oh, I need to get some buffs, sorry.
I have 11 foods. Do you guys think that's enough?
I have 172.
Oh, wow. Well, 11 should be like 5 hours worth, right? So it should be fine. 6 hours worth.
The thing we need to pay attention is if Titan is at the left or the right side of the cardinal where he is spawning. This is telling you where the safe spot is. As need to be 90 degrees from Titan, so if he's at the right side of cardinal, then you need to get closer to him. If he's at the left side and you're on his left side as well, you need to be in the next quadrant.
This is kind of like what during
my brain?
when we're looking to see if Nail's left, mid, or right, so we can plan to do our mechanics from there.
Every time somebody says something about a mechanic in this fight, I'm just like, can you say it in layman's terms, please?
It's where it makes hard to not have the ground marker on the edge of the arena to see if Titan is at one side of the A or the other side of the A. stuff like that. I guess it's harder to see when they are in the close to the center, as we put them for the Titan girl phase.
The keyboard isn't working for some reason. I don't need it, but it's really weird.
I think it's one of those things where it feels a little clustery right now, just because we've only seen it I guess 4 times, and it'll probably just get better.
Yeah, it's a matter of trying to find the clue in the right order. Garuda, Titan, the cardinal of Titan, the position of Titan in regards of the cardinal, stuff like that. And then Ultima, of course, because you want to dodge the Ultima knockback. Which is the same size of the Ifrit knockback. Same kind of circle.
Jace, you good?
Yep. Clay, did you fix your stuff? Your keyboard? Or is it?
Yeah, the keyboard's working now, but now the mouse is messed up.
Do you
And
need
it
a
made me
survey?
use Kasatsu.
Need to restart?
Probably restart your computer.
No, I don't want to. Not this close to ready, 'cause then I'll lose my what the fast connection. That'll probably be terrible when it comes back.
Alright, maybe on break you can figure it out. Alright, let's see if
Yeah.
Question to me for the convo.
Say what?
if you're emoting him because of convalescence.
No, actually, I was on the wrong hopper. I should have just said yes, though.
Yeah.
Please tell me my bio 2 is on her. Alright, cool.
In. Ranged out. Already up. First. Second.
Oh, jeez. Making our lives harder.
A. Right.
nearly forgot. If I don't shield that, everyone gets knocked back and half the party just randomly dies. Somehow, because of a knockback.
Find your spot. Wind to stick. Find the 2. Into garden. Baits. Stack. Edge. And I think Pister next.
Oh my gosh, you're so dead.
I should be dead. That was a waste. Not bad. Jumping.
D.
D.
Don't know why I died though. Knockback.
I didn't think it was gonna do the thing, so I didn't care to swatch you, sorry.
Right. Jails.
Pick.
Back.
Explosions. Stumps.
I'm thinking that was because both the healers were jailed.
Double landslide next. Double. Jumping.
A.
Fast Joe. Double. Home Gangbuster next. Total. Triple weights. Double landslide. I should have just eaten that weight, I guess.
You died to both double landsides.
The other one, I fucked up, but this one, like, that weight was covering the entire space that I wanted to be in. I should have just stood in it, I guess.
But so when you fucked up, just because you fucked up, or are you having any issues?
I'm okay. I'm just tilted, sorry.
Well, that was just mean. Just straight punched me on the way out.
I'm gonna do my enrage now, but here's one more punch. Just to, I don't know, kick you while you're down.
I got killed by the bomb exploding, which I was in range for like half a second and it was just the wrong time.
How did Emerald die to Vulcan Burst?
That I don't know. That's... Icy died because I didn't heal him because I thought we were going to skip that mechanic. We just hadn't got on it in so long. So that was just dominoes. But Emerald, I don't know.
Yeah, if we're getting down to like the last 2 or 3% and we're running the timer out, just remember that it does an auto right before it jumps. So at any point the tank that's tanking can take like 35,000 damage.
Yeah,
Because it'll
which
do
isn't
the
good.
auto
We
and
have
then it'll
been
do the
skipping
auto
that,
and
like,
jump.
forever.
Well, no, it's just bullshit because it'll do basically back-to-back auto attacks.
It's amusing when everyone just kills themselves.
What happened to you, Emerald? Do you know?
Yeah.
I think I got hit by an eruption that was like 100 meters behind me. Like I was safe since 3 seconds. And I think that's the Ifrit eruption that killed me. The last one we were dodging with Lulu. The last one we put on
Icy
the
didn't get
last
Adley.
line.
Well, I don't know what you want me to do about it now.
In.
Mostly informational.
Range shot. Already in. Just fixing the markers, I can't do it from that angle. In. Second.
Fucking take my MP and not put the debuff on. I don't understand this game.
A. Right. Look for your spot. Next to stack. Find 2. Cardinal. Fates. Edge. Take Buster next. Jumping next.
See?
Knockback. Right. Jails.
Front, front, front.
Back.
Mid. Stumps.
That's too far. Oh, no, we're good.
Waits. Double landslide. Jumping.
E.
Fast Joe.
Front, front, front.
Double. Stomps. Double gangbuster. Get ready to go to the wall. On the wall. Triple weights into double landslide. Double. Take blister. Next is triple weights. One more. Stomps. Middle.
can cure 3 after
Tier
this.
3. Yep, yep. It sounds so sad when she gets eaten.
Not Schiffer.
It's
Not Schiffer.
here. Be careful of Ultima. Ultima knockback.
That was not a good idea.
Yeah, it was not.
It should have went the other way.
Yeah, there
It
wasn't a
was-
safe spot over there.
At the left side of A.
I was just super scared of Ultima. I shouldn't have been that scared.
If you know the safe spot, call it. You can say A, B, C, D. You can say A, B, or B, D, or whatnot. That was like
Because it's gonna be
stupidly all the
it's
way
gonna
to
be
there.
at the left or the right of one of the cardinal, depending on where Titan is.
I
Each
just
time,
picked
because
Garuda and then started running away and then looked at Ifrit and then just moved out with Ifrit and I was like, oh, Titan's here. But I thought it was too late to adjust, so I just kind of stayed over there.
Yeah, I went away from Garuda, and I was like, okay, there's Ifrit, I have to move further up to dodge him. There's Titan, okay, I'm great. And then next thing I know, I'm on top of Ultima.
So J died
Yeah,
to Unknown, it only did 17k. I probably could give him like.
I
X
took
or
Taint
something.
Purge, a crit auto, the application of the Tank Buster that explodes in 10 seconds, and another auto.
Yeah.
in this case, usually where we were in the safe spot, you're safe for both of the Titan landslide, and because Ultima was on our left, we had to hit Ifrit dash on the right side by moving.
So Garuda was right here on 2.
Uh-huh.
So what I do is I move to the opposite side of Garuda, and then you go slightly to the left to dodge the Ifrit dash, which is cardinal.
Yeah, we did that. We all did
So I
that.
did, yeah. So I went here, and then after the Ifrit, you just move slightly into the cardinal, not directly in the cardinal though, just slightly.
So it's adjacent to a cardinal, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Did I have a
Uh,
shield before that Tank Purge?
Everyone had sucker.
Hakara though, like, is that an issue with Titan
And
insides? Because the way that I dodged
it-
the
it-
Lord
does he
looks-
turn before the tank purge?
So when I did that last pull,
2 seconds after the Tank Purge, it puts an Aether Plasm on me, and if there's anybody around me, they all get it and they all blow up at 10 seconds. So I need to not be in the stack for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, so
I
it's-
guess we'll need an outlaw. I also was a little scared to heal him if he sucked on heat, but I think he could have.
Oh, so it's kind of like Raven Speak. I mean, not Raven Speak. A nail thing. Raven's Bite. Yeah. Okay.
So we all did
Sort
Garuda
of.
and Ifrit the same, I think, except we all stood there and did Titan's shit right on the left, and Hakari went the opposite way. But I don't understand, like. With
I mean,
Neil-
we can probably handle that with just XCOG and Tetra. Like I said, he only died to 16k when he had 9k health.
Yeah, I
so
should
it
have healed him.
wasn't-
I just kept thinking, like, if he could live until IC for sure had the thing on him, but I couldn't.
Did you go back into the spot like he was saying, Pixie? He was like, because he said that he saw Garuda, went opposite Garuda, and then sort of dodged, like he went a little bit to the left to dodge Ifrit, and then went
That's
back.
what I did too. Except
You go back
I didn't go
though.
back. I just did
Yeah.
the Titan thing right there. But here's my question: if you go back like this way, right? Because the way that I dodge the landslide is I dodge it and then I go into where it was.
okay,
you
so
still have
that's
the ability
that's
to do
the,
that on
that's
the
the
other side?
problem. That's the issue that you guys did. So the Titans landslide. it went in this direction. So you guys moved into the first landslide thinking that was the safe spot. But even though this is where the landslide was, you can actually go here because it's pretty wide since we're on the edge. So you're still going to be able to dodge the second landslide. So I went slightly below Cardinal.
Me and
How do you
Clay
know
and I
where
think
the-
someone else, we got too close to Titan, that's all.
that was just
It was not a good
That is-
idea.
threw that right up on him.
I followed Clay. I made a mistake.
I got murdered by the edge of the dash.
My
the
question is
far
how do
outer
you
edge of
know
it.
how to dodge the second set of landsides that are invisible if you can't go into where the first set was?
It's probably always right next to a Cardinal, though, because, like, Titan's, his thing isn't targeted, so it's always going the same way, so it's probably consistently, like, right next to a Cardinal.
I think it's because he's across the arena, and the arena is like a little bigger, so that why
No,
when he
but
probably does
it's-
it safe. I think.
No, the safe spot can be safe for both of the telegraph and the untelegraphed landslide. If you pick the safe spots in regards of Titan position at the right
so
or
this is a
the
Pokemon
left side
playlist.
of Cardinal,
Cheers. I just
look,
have a bunch of Pokemon
if-
stuff playing.
if Titan is
I got tired of listening
here,
to
You
Fallen
see?
Angel.
he's in D, but he's not in D. He's next to D. He can be here, or he can spawn here. What you want to do is put 90 degree between you and Titan. So if Titan spawn here, the safe spot is gonna be here. And if Titan spawn at here at this side of D, then the safe spot is here. 90
Exactly.
degree.
Well, I have no idea what Emerald's saying because the accent. But
Yeah.
Hikaru,
No,
though.
it's super simple. It's just super simple.
No,
Just
it's,
listen
it's
to me
not,
one time.
'cause I have to translate everything.
Well, it-
No.
Sorry,
Just trust me. Allow me 2 seconds. Here, Titan can spawn at 1 or 2. Okay, he cannot spawn at D. He can spawn here, next to D, here, or next to D. Here. Okay. Here, I'm standing in the cardinal, but the actual position of Titan is right here or right here. What you want to do when you find the quadrant opposite of Garuda, you want to be at 90 degree of Titan. So let's say if Titan is in 1, okay, so it's at the right side of D, then 90 degree of that is here. It's not in B, it's next to B, okay?
It wouldn't be on this side of it.
It's
Yeah,
on
that would
this
be-
side of
That'd
it.
be 100.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're
And
saying.
if you put Titan, if Titan is here, then the safe spot is not there, it's here. Because
Yeah.
you see what I mean?
And
it's
so
safe
it'll
for
be the
both
same
landslide.
way, but it'll be either on this side or C side depending on where Garuda is.
Yeah, exactly. So first you gotta find Garuda, then you move to the opposite side, and then you gotta
Then you
look
find
whether
Titan.
Titan on the left side of a cardinal or the right side of a cardinal.
and you
You
put
wanna-
90 degree between
And
you
you're
and
gonna go
Titan,
there.
and you're in the safe spot. And
Exactly.
what you want to do is stay in the safe spot for both of the landslide, the telegraphed and the untelegraphed one. When you want to move is when on your quadrant there is Ultima next to you. If there is Ultima, you're gonna get hit by Ultima knockback. So what you want to do is to move inside Ifrit dash, and you hit Ifrit dash, and you don't get knocked back by Ultima, and you leave. And if Ultima is not there, then you're safe. It's a pure safe spot.
I mean, you don't have to eat a dash at all, though. I mean, these safe spots they're gonna be safe no matter what the combination is.
Yeah, I tried
Hikaru right now because I don't know.
I tried eating the Ifrit, the first.
I do
Ifrit
understand
dash,
what
right?
he was
the
saying,
follow-
but it was really
the
funny
second
that
one that had a bit less,
Pixie
but the
was
first
like,
one killed me for like 52.
Do you speak
54,000 or
English?
something. So if Hikaru says that there's a spot where you can dodge all three mechanics,
It's basically
right?
it's exactly
First.
what I'm saying is exactly what Amaril's saying.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't understand Emerald. Because
Why
of
you
the
don't
accent.
understand me? I just used the right word.
He's saying that you should be opposite of Garuda.
So I
That's
went
the-
opposite Garuda. and I
Yeah.
did that correctly. I dodged the Ifrit dash, that was fine.
Okay,
I did
so-
the double landslide, that was great. I didn't die to any of the
You-
3. I died to be too close to Ultima.
Okay, so if Garuda is here at 1, and
Then I run
then
out
you-
here.
Pick
And
this
then-
quadrant.
and
then-
Titan is to the right of a cardinal, the right of D, like there on 2.
Uh-huh.
You want to go to C, right?
No,
And
you're
then the
gonna-
safe spot
you're
is
gonna-
it's,
North of C.
at the right side of C.
The right side of C. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
The
you're
right
gonna
side
be,
of C. So
you're gonna be right here.
And if it were...
Yeah.
Oh, to the outside because the other one was to the outside? So if it was to the inside, would it go to the inside?
Yeah, because since
Mhm.
Titan was on the right side of a cardinal, then you want to be on the right side of that
By
cardinal.
right, do you actually mean right side or do you mean outside? Because
He-
you're
he
showing
means,
left. but
he's
you're
saying
right.
more clockwise or more counterclockwise.
Facing the letter to the right of it.
Yeah, so if you look
Facing
at
center.
2 and C, 2 is not directly in line with C,
This is rocket
which
science.
is the cardinal, right? It's to the right of C.
It's
Yeah.
north of C or north of
So
west.
if you're on the outside and you're looking directly at the waymark, then yeah, you're on the right side of the cardinal.
So if you're saying Titan spawns to the right here, you want to be to the left of C, right? Like-
Exactly. And that's
like
that's
here.
the pattern
90
of-
exactly 90 degree. You put 90
So
degree.
Yeah.
does
Move
somebody
it
want to
the left
call?
or right, mimicking it on the
Does
next
somebody
one?
want to call? And then right or left?
And that's the reason when I said that it would be better if for this phase we have those A, B, C, D on the edge of the arena. It will help us to see where Titan is, if it's at the next, the right of one letter or the left of
So
one
we could
letter.
be calling like D left, D right.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. But when you say D left and D right, we don't mean intercardinal. That's not what we're saying.
Yeah,
you're still
that's
A
gonna
little
next.
off of it.
You're still gonna be in the cardinal like of the dash,
but offset a little bit.
slightly to the left.
It's like a few degrees over, like, instead
Yeah.
of okay, but not like all the way over here.
Claymore said,
Yeah, so
just
don't even
use
think
a
about
protractor.
moving into where the first landslide is.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
don't
me.
think about
That's how I dodge it.
don't even think about that. Just think
Don't.
about Titan, and then if you move into that corresponding spot, then you're automatically safe.
You dodge both line slides regardless,
By
right?
just being
And-
here? By just
Yeah.
being in the spot?
Yeah,
Don't
but
have to
if
dodge at all?
I saw Hikaru in one of the
Okay,
earlier
here
runs.
though.
He did that where I mean like a few days ago. He just stood in one spot and he dodged both landslides. So
Okay.
so
So
When
we
you
just
want
have
to-
we just have to call D left and D right or whatnot until we're all used to finding
yeah, but remember the last thing you want to watch is Ultima, because if there is Ultima next to you, you want to move to dodge Ultima as well at the very end. And that's when you move, you gotta hit an Ifrit dash. You move away from Ultima.
if also, when do you move away from Ultima? Like which mechanic do you move? You start moving to avoid his AOE around him.
After
If it-
after the landslide, you move and you take Ifrit dash.
So let's
Okay,
say that D left was the safe spot, right? We would be chilling here during all 3 mechanics, and then after
Well,
the
you-
third
you
mechanic
wanna-
we move away from Ultima, like that?
Yeah, you stand still from almost all the duration of that, and if there is no Ultima, you stay there, and you will have to touch the Feather Rain at the end. I think.
You're not gonna stand there for the entire duration of predation, that whole cycle. You still have to dodge the first Ifrit charge. So you dodge that first, and then you move into the safe spot and you just stay there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because sometimes there's the Ifrit dashes through the
Because the
near
Ifrit dash
safe
is
spot.
always going to be cardinal. So you don't want to. So if the safe spot is left of D, you're
The
still
dash is
cardinal.
always
You're gonna get-
intercardinal. Actually.
Yeah, intercardinal on the Ifrit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so Ifrit dashes are intercardinal always. Or
hmm
so you stand on a cardinal and then you move into
And the death spots are
Wait.
cardinal.
What?
Ifrit dashes are intercardinal always. The first one.
The X dash is intercardinal.
The X is that the second dash or the first dash? That's intercardinal.
The first dash is cardinal.
No, the
First-
first dash is intercardinal. The X dash was on the cardinals.
Does Ifrit always on a intercardinal when he starts, or is it always?
Always on an intercardinal when he starts.
And then you're saying that the cross pattern is on the plus, is on the
Yeah.
cardinal, so you have to be intercardinal to dodge that.
Which is
Well,
So you
it
have
can
to be
be-
cardinal
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah.
dodge the first dash, but then intercardinal to dodge the X after.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
So-
but the thing is, you don't have to dodge the X after, because
Right.
that's what we're mitigating for.
20 to eat. Yeah.
So it's always intercardinal first, then cardinal for Ifrit. Is that
Yeah.
for the second dash?
It-
Okay,
it's
so
either cardinal first and then cardinal on a second.
so do we want to be cardinal first for the Ifrit dash? First Ifrit dash number 1, and then we move over to left of a cardinal.
Of a
And
letter
then
or
we'll
right
be-
of a letter.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
then
guys,
it would be
you guys
I
can
mean,
read it
if
you
you
guys
go-
want. You don't have to.
Don't have to
If
what?
you go to the letter, it should be pretty clear which side of it you're going to when the first landslide shows up, because the wrong way is covered by the first landslide. Like,
Do you know what they're talking about,
this.
such that you're prepared to call like letter and left and right? I see. Or do you want Hakari?
Mostly, but what I'm
a
saying-
lot?
mostly, but what I'm saying is I don't think that left-right call is necessary. You just look at the landslide and you don't walk into it. You walk away from it. Like, look at this clip.
if you walk into
Watch how the landslide appears. Like, it's really obvious which way is the wrong way.
Oh, I see. They're just calling the letter, and then they're.
Exactly. Yeah. And then you just scoot over. And that's it. And you stay there.
Great. Do you feel like you could call the letter, or do you feel like you need someone else to do that?
I could do that. That's just 90 degrees from two.
Okay.
Or from the mark closest to two.
So you want to get away from the spot, away from the landslide, right? Okay, that makes it a lot easier then. Plus, it's that one going. You don't want to go towards Ultima either.
And plus, if Ifrit is always intercardinal, then you basically don't even worry about him. You just stay on the letter until he dashes, and then you dodge the landslide and you stay there.
Okay, so stand on the cardinal letter. Ifrit dash, landslide's gonna appear near you.
okay.
You move away.
guess.
You move away, and then. Okay, that's a lot easier then.
It's, I guess it's not exactly how I'm thinking. Actually, technically, Ifrit moves like. Yeah, okay. He dashes like as we're dodging the landslide, so it's more like. Don't
Okay.
run into Ifrit. I don't know how to say.
Okay, so Ifrit's always intercardinal dash, and then there's gonna be a landslide, and that's when we move, and there's gonna be a landslide.
Yeah, and you do have to actually watch for Ifrit while you're dodging the first landslide, because he charges after the telegraph comes out for the first
Okay.
landslide.
Okay, then after that, it's gonna be a second landslide plus the
Ultima.
Ultima, and then cardinal. The second.
So cheers. Do you like all
cardinal,
this,
Ifrit
this
dash,
extra
and then there's
information
gonna be
over here
Garuda's
on what everyone died
cyclone
to?
thingy that we
Wait, is
should
that
be
the
away
one where
from.
she laughs, or is that the Wicked Wheel?
That's the dynamo.
It's a dynamo, but then after that, it's like feather rain, which is the feathers that we have to run away from
The
that
laugh,
spot.
right?
And
Yeah.
Claymore killed his ninja.
And then it's
Mudra,
eruptions and tank healer stuff.
turned his magic into a bunny.
Okay.
So we pick a cardinal, okay. Like we just pick a cardinal that's opposite of Garuda, and then we move away from landslide or ultimate, I guess.
Yeah, the more that we can get called out and pre-planned, the further we're gonna get. It'll be- How are the bun buns treating you today, Clay?
I tried doing a mudra, like right as we got stunned by the demon thing.
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
Yeah, I heard a large bunny, like
It was extra big.
because we were stacked on top of each other, so it sounds louder.
Hey Sky, are you still putting up that fairy buff at the beginning? The tax people? What's it called?
Feywind at the beginning of Garuda? Yeah. Do you want it at the start of Ultima?
No, I was just wondering, because I don't know, these past couple of runs, my GCD's been like super off. I don't know why.
It's not Feywind. It's been up every time.
I don't know then. Never mind.
They want it at the beginning of Ultima too, Sky. please do more things.
I mean, do you want to live the dash or the X
No, I don't
dash?
care.
No.
I don't
No,
care
we
about
just wanna go
that.
fast.
No, I was wondering about for Garuda.
Like, the Feywind comes out like so early, so I don't think I could possibly miss it.
It's that buff right there that looks like a little yellow butterfly on a green background.
In. Ranged out. Already out. First. Second.
I bully whoever I want.
Oh, I guess that's a white.
I'm guessing maybe something was missed because Hikari died. JC to food. And play.
Oh my god, it did it again.
Sure you don't need to restart.
Yeah. I'm fine.
Do you have a Razer mouse?
No, it's a Logitech.
I have a Razer mouse. Is that bad?
No, it's not.
I don't know, it's just something to do with like 14, I feel like for whatever reason sometimes my stuff just messes up. It fixes if I like leave it unplugged for a long enough time. Sometimes it just fixes on its own too. I don't know, it's really weird.
It's just some people I know have like the MMO mouse from Razer, and like the buttons break on the side, like the MMO mouse.
I do have an MMO mouse. Like, barely use the buttons on the side. I use them for a lot of menu stuff.
I'm at 53% grit. It's glorious.
I'm not impressed by your crit.
How do you want to die?
I said that because at the point I was at 79%.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I am
this isn't
apparently
worth it anymore.
disconnecting. Alright, that's cool.
No, I can't. Yet. Man,
She just laughed.
she did. She's like, every time you crit
She laughs
someone
when she
dies,
autos.
haha.
I guess that
Hold
was
on.
right.
This is why you don't say anything about your good pulls.
Well, how did that kill you? You glance over?
No, I literally, my game lagged. I mean, I have a stream running.
I definitely glanced over, but I was trying to look at Jace, but he kept moving around on ACT, so I couldn't see the number.
Transparency too high?
Nah, moving up and down.
After my opener, I'm normally at like 70-something%.
Shut up. Oh no! Now Sky's red ball.
Oh, I haven't seen red bombs, man.
You didn't see it?
It's like on and off DCing right now.
Oh man,
Are you good to pull,
Our DC
I mean-
risk right now.
I don't know.
What's the crown symbol for next to your names?
Minotaur.
Oh really?
It means that
Did
they're in a channel that's just all full of bad.
Actually, I'm not in a channel. That's all full of bad.
Oh, that is.
I'm a
one
mentor,
thing.
and
I
I'm
know,
not
I
even
forgot
at,
that.
I'm not even in the novice network.
I could turn on
Lucky
my
for
crown.
you.
I could turn on my crown too, but
Yeah, I think I have one too, but I don't remember how to do it.
you have
You
to
like
outside.
right-click yourself outside of duty, edit search info.
Alright, let's go and see what happens.
Time for everybody to die.
That already happened.
Past results is a good indication of future results.
Well, so far it's all been like end of Titan Ultima or first fucking part of Garuda.
Nice Jinx.
In. Ranged out. Already out. First. Second.
I find it really weird that like when I do a shadow thing, like pretty close to when she jumps, it doesn't apply, but the GCD goes through.
Oh, you're telling me it takes my MP for all of my dots every time.
If it's
So
the
I
Because you need to get through enough of the animation for it to actually apply before she
Yeah.
disappears.
Perfectly timed for
if it's
every
the
time I
worst
want
of
to
that, it's
apply
like
dots.
totally gone through and it doesn't count.
I've seen the float show up before, and it's still not count.
Ah, crap.
I don't like the feeling of all my DPS being dead.
What are you getting, Sky?
Emerald.
Let me share this, probably. Yeah.
Oh, what's the point of quickly healing you if you aren't gonna stay in?
seat. Right?
Everything's great.
Yeah, I only had to use dissipation. It's all fine.
We're a little slow. Nope.
Damn it. You gonna blame me for that too, Sky?
Huh?
Because I've said that all our pulls are either at the end of Titan or at the beginning of Garuda.
Yes. That was the very same pull that I said nice jinx.
But none of them were me. Anything that can happen will happen. So I'm gonna win the jump of Cacpot, even though I didn't play. Wait, no, I guess that would be can't happen. Okay, I will play it and I will win.
Now you won't for
Right?
sure.
You were 40 seconds in the
Damn it.
past. You were 5 minutes in the past, 6 minutes in the past. Oh yeah, that is pretty awkward. It's hard to have it staring in my face and not say something.
It's just a product of this fight at this way.
Yeah.
It's a product of restart.
In. Ranged out. Already out. First. Second. Oh.
Which is
Alright.
fine. I think I went in a little too soon. I think there were like 39 that killed them.
The overkill on that was like 1,000 or less on almost everybody but Johnny.
Did 4k
Oh my
over
gosh,
on
my
Hikaru, 3k over on Pixie, 1k over on Clay, 2k over on me, 4k
half.
over on Jace.
Well, I died to an auto after.
Oh yeah, it's his attack, not super cycle. And it was
I lived through the explosion. I died to with the auto after.
it was like 16k over on Lulu.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do when scripted heals don't work when they work 90% of the time.
That's exactly my point. I don't know what happened.
Didn't crit any of them.
You had to shake it off.
So I should do one more heal for the 1 in 100 that it kills Lucia.
Range shot. Already up.
I heard that crit.
I'll just use Indom in between
First,
instead of where I was using it before.
second.
I think that's safer. Possibly. Maybe. Why is my ninja dead?
Do you? Oops. Find your spot.
Oh, that's good.
Sky's eating.
Or maybe.
Two.
Oh.
Oh man.
You were in the wrong spot.
I think it was confusing because she had both the guys here was dead.
Huh? I wasn't dead.
No,
So
Sky
what-
had the first earring and Pixie had the second.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I was trying to raise Clay and just got confused.
See what,
Misha
see what I mean
couldn't
about
stack,
like
actually,
a lot of
like,
things
save our lives.
happening at once there? Like one more thing you have to pay attention to, and all of a sudden you can't pay attention to the two anymore. It's really hard.
I was just thinking about people being dead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How many people do we need in that stack again?
6.
All of them.
6.
I
Yeah.
thought I was gonna run into the wall when I saw you.
Okay, so that was
hold
the
for a
sixth
long
person.
time in the middle
We
with
don't
the
have six.
searing.
We all take a dot take of like 30k.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if that was even the right choice. It was. Oh, I think we were screwed on that DPS check anyway.
Funny that.
That we're screwed on DPS check when all our DPS are dead.
No, because I distinctly remember having some nail pulls where like we would have 4 people die and still make it.
Oh no.
So, about this DCing, even if I try and restart my my router, it's not gonna come back up for like 20 minutes.
Just
You cut out there.
you cut out in the. You probably need to restart your router, not your computer.
I said
Alright.
router.
Let's exit and take an early break.
It's
for
probably worth it.
Okay.
that Sky and Titan. How long do you think you need, Sky?
He said about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Do you mind if I